mission of Hearts and Horses is to promote the physical, cognitive, social, and emotional well-being of individuals with special needs through equine assisted activities and therapies. So we started 21 years ago providing therapeutic riding programs. So that's working with children and adults with physical and cognitive disabilities. And it's it's very specific in that horses have a three-dimensional movement that is the same as humans. So our human walking gait is replicated in a horse walking. And there's no other place to find that. So for somebody with a physical disability, if they're not walking normally or in a wheelchair, putting them on a horse can give them that same sensation as if they were walking. And it can increase all the, give them the inputs and increase their muscle tone, their core strength, coordination, all of the things that they would be getting if they were walking. I've had moms call me, and their 12-year-old daughter just learned to ride a bike for the first time, and it was because they were riding a horse that they were getting that balance and the coordination that it needed to ride a bike. So really, without our volunteers, 40 to 50 a day kind of are the heartbeat of this place, and over 1,600 last year. Our volunteers really keep everything going. So Emmy, our volunteer manager, works, she does an orientation a couple of times a month, and an orientation basically is an hour long, and it kind of walks a prospective volunteer through all of the different volunteer opportunities that are out here. And then from there, a volunteer might be interested in working with our Alzheimer's program, or not working with people at all, and they want to, work more with the horses and help on the barn team or help with an event. So all of those different opportunities are kind of presented in that first hour orientation, and then there's additional trainings beyond that based upon what people's passions are. I love the joy that, I'm gonna start to choke up. I love the joy that I see come from our riders, and then just our staff and our volunteers being able to give back and to make a difference, a real impactful difference in somebody's life. That's just wonderful to be a part of.
A group of people that are closer than any other group I know is military people. Even if they come from different branches, they still really care and like for each other. And there's a camaraderie there, but that camaraderie, as it came to Hearts and Horses, everybody that I ride with was in the military, so the same camaraderie also came, or that I found here at Hearts and Horses.
He had some oxygen deprivation at birth, and one of the results of that was some mental retardation. There was a part of his brain that was fried. And the other thing that we noticed most was muscle tone, and his poor muscle tone. So one of his goals is to build core strength, and boy, have we seen a difference. And the second goal, and most recent goal, that he came up with is he wanted to learn about tack and how to put the saddle on it, how to take the saddle off, and what we do with the halter, and how the side pull comes, and all of those things. And today was the first time that he actually saddled by himself. So that goal is really coming along too.
But I heard that you did some of your own tacking today, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did some of my own tacking.
How was that?
It was wonderful.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel proud that I can do some of my own tacking.
Hadley has a lot of core issues that we couldn't fix with gymnastics and dance that she's been doing since 2. And so it's really starting to interfere in a lot of her life. So we got a recommendation from here for all the doctors that she goes to. And so we started in January, and things were going really, really slow for a while. And then just all of a sudden, within 2 months now, she's been able to accomplish so many things that a little girl that just turned 7 should be able to. Riding a bike without training wheels for the first time, even though she's been able to pedal since 2. She just now got the core to be able to balance. Getting a cartwheel over her head, she was strong enough, she just wasn't able to do the core work. And so just little accomplishments like that have really just been taking place in the last 2 months.
If Morgan were just on there alone, there wouldn't be anybody to help. So here's the idea. You have a horse, you have a child on top of the horse. Some have balance issues. You have 2 volunteers on the side. You have a leader on the front. That whole team, along with your teacher, wow, that's huge. That's empowerment in this little circle. You know, without that team, Morgan would be, she wouldn't be guided. They have to have that guide. And these people aren't just people. They're not just volunteers, they're great humans. And they get it. They're accepting, and it's this whole environment when you walk through the door, like I said. It's, you know, it's a win-win for everybody, you know. She loves it, they love it. She starts talking because she feels good about who's helping her. It's huge.
The horses are the reason why we're here, but you get so much more than just being around horses being here.